you. So I'm sure you've heard the compensation plan, and I'm sure you heard about the products, about our absolute quality, our absolute price, and our prestige strategy so that we can target market everybody around. I've said many times before that in Atomy, you're able to market to 100% of everybody because everybody needs to what? Brush their teeth. Everybody needs to what? Shampoo their hair. Yep. And I think a lot of people have this misunderstanding of doing the business by maybe I need to just share the plan after they've used the product, or I need to do this and do that. And I want to share a few things with you today regarding these things. Now, before getting into it, I want to share with you the motto very quickly. So in Atomy, the motto goes like this: to cherish the spirit, okay, to create the vision, to follow the faith, and to serve in humility. And I believe that these aspects of the motto will help you become a better leader, because when you become a better leader, you have more people who want to be around with you and do the business with you. So I think that is the key point. And in our 8 steps to success, I always emphasize that in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? But 0, you need to be a good person, right? And that good person we're talking about is to be like Christ and the example that Jesus set for us. So getting into the business aspect of our business, I want to talk about 3 different points. So the first point that I want to talk about in Atomy, we have no risk, okay? So that's going to be point 1, no risk, okay? And then number 2, we're going to be talking about no stress, okay? And lastly, we're going to be talking about no limit. So in these 3 aspects, I want to go back to point 1 about risk, and I want to kind of further explain what I mean by this. So a lot of individuals that I've met doing this business, a lot of people have told me, well, I don't know how to begin, I don't know where to begin, or I lack certain ability to do the business. So for those individuals, I want to share with you what I mean by no risk. So in any business endeavor, a lot of people that I meet lack the capital to do the business. And even if they do have the capital, sometimes they lack the ability to do the business. And lastly, even if you do have certain abilities, it's very difficult to have all the abilities necessary to do the business. So no risk is this, exactly what it means. There is no capital that you need. So therefore, even when you start the business, you don't have any money that you have to risk to do the business. So this means that as an individual who desires to do this business, you're able to do this without anything other than needing the product for yourself. So it looks like this. Everybody that you've met brushes their teeth. So therefore, you can ask the question, have you ever made money brushing your teeth before? And they're going to tell you, what do you mean? I just brush my teeth. Of course I don't make any money. That's silly. Well, that's the point that Atomy makes. You can make Atomy a lifestyle where you can insert Atomy into the conversation and help individuals to become members by showing them that it's simple as brushing your teeth, simple as shampooing your hair. So if these are the aspects that I'm talking about that can get you started in the business, then of course, there is no risk, because even if you weren't doing Atomy, I guarantee you brush your teeth and you shampoo your hair. So in those aspects, I'm saying that there is no risk. And on top of that, even if there's no risk, you're able to see different aspects of number 2. So in number 2, we're talking about stress. What do I mean by stress? A lot of people feel like when they're doing a certain business, since it's tied to number 1, it costs money. If they don't make enough money, then what happens is they get a expense on top of that. So you go into debt. So in Atomy, since there is no money that you need, you don't have any stress because you have time on your side. So that's what that means, no stress. That means that you have time on your side, so therefore you can do this business in 2 particular ways. You can do it as a full-time business owner, meaning that you can put all of your energy into doing the Atomy business, or you can do it as a part-time business partner, meaning that you can have another source of income and you can add this to the business. Now, I want to make sure that we understand these 2 things. When I say full-time and when I say part-time, I think a lot of individuals may get those 2 things mixed up, meaning that they have a misunderstanding with those 2 words. So when I mean full-time and part-time, I don't literally mean a part-time person and a full-time person, because the mentality can be different. So when I mean full-time, I mean being more willing to talk about this business in your everyday setting. So let's give an example of this. So two different examples can be this. You can say that you are a full-time business partner, but then you only share Atomy maybe 2 to 3 hours a day. And another person can say that they are a part-time partner, but they're talking about Atomy 8 to 10 hours a day. So if you look at that aspect, then even though your title may be a part-timer, you're actually doing more work than somebody who is a full-timer. So in those aspects, I want you guys to understand that it's not just about doing the business as a part-timer and as a full-timer, but rather how much of your everyday time that you have free are you allocating to do the business. So let me reiterate. So number one, I said that there is no risk, and no risk is talking about the money. And since the money is tied to time, and in number two, I'm talking about stress, you are not going to be stressed doing this business because A, you don't have a boss and you are working on your own time. So you can push yourself to do the business fast as you want. For example, myself, I started the business as a part-timer because I was a full-time professor. But for me, even though I was a part-timer, I actually put in more hours and more effort and more work into Atomy while still teaching at my job. So in this aspect, you can understand that it's not only about doing these things in that manner, but doing it in a way where you can do all these things with no issue at all. So I want to share with you these things. And then the last one, I want to talk about limit. So what do I mean by limit? I'm talking about you can put the word limit in here, and then you can put in any category that you want, because you are unlimited to opportunity in this business, and you are able to expand your business to more than currently. Last time I checked, there was 50 different countries that you can register consumers, and 30 plus countries where you can actually get paid from Atomy. So there are two different aspects to Atomy right now. You can become a consumer, meaning you can register in Atomy for free, and you can purchase the items within your country, and you can use the Edge Mall to purchase items in Korea to get it shipped to yourself. Okay, so that's the consumer. And at the same time, even though you are a consumer, you can start building your business, meaning that you can expand your downline, your A group and your B group, to get ready for when the country opens. And when the country opens, what happens is you are able to get commission. And with that commission, you'll be able to get points, and then that will turn into commission, and that is money. Now, the other countries that are already open, you can get registered right away, and you can start the business, build your downline, and at the same time, make money. So that's what I'm talking about, being able to expand your business. But since Atomy is in so many different countries, you are not limited, and you are able to grow your business in an unlimited scale. Now, if you looked at the compensation plan, the detailed compensation plan, you can go online and you can search Coach Ju, and you'll be able to see the 1 hour compensation plan online. But simply for this video, what I want to say is also you are unlimited in another aspect, which is your downline leverage. So in this aspect, you're able to register individuals in your downline, and the power that is this. Every person is limited to their ability, right? Even myself. I can speak Korean, I can speak English, but I can't speak, let's say, Mandarin, or I can't speak Spanish. So even though I'm limited in that aspect, if I'm able to market and find consumers or partners who want to do this business in my group, I can register them in my downline. And whenever they do this work with me, they can help to translate, and we can leverage off of each other, meaning I can recruit people, add them in their team, they can help me translate, and it's a win-win for all. So that's what I mean by unlimited downline leverage. And at the same time, you're able to gain PV from an unlimited number of individuals in your downline infinitely. And it doesn't matter what country they are in either. So these aspects are what I'm talking about in this business. You're able to expand your business in an unlimited way, and at the same time, you'll get more than you deserve is the compensation plan, right? So technically speaking, in a lot of different countries, a lot of businesses are set up in a way where you only get how much you deserve. You've heard that before, right? So for example, if you're working or you are a student and you take a test, whatever grade that you get on that test reflects your ability. But if you were to say cheat, right? That's the word that you would use, and you look on somebody else's paper and you copy their answer, then that's considered cheating, going beyond your ability, borrowing their ability for a grade that you don't deserve. Sounds funny, right? But if you think about it, in a setting where you want to help each other, we can change that same kind of environment and change the word to teamwork. So what's teamwork? So if you look at a football team, you can see that one person may be a good striker, one person may be good at doing certain things, but when you add that person's ability and another person's ability, then as a team, you're stronger. And that's what Atomy wants. Atomy wants us to be able to work together, leverage off of each other's abilities, and therefore we'll be able to grow exponentially faster in a stronger way. And that's where we're talking about our motto, where we are cherishing each spirit. So when we cherish the spirit, we are not looking at these individuals as individuals to make money, right? But we are here to help that person achieve more by helping each other. And we're doing this by creating a vision together for the future of something that we want. And at the same time, we hold together and we have faith that we can do it. And all this encompasses together by helping each other serve each other to complete that full circle. So in this business, I wanted to share these aspects with you and to tell you that it is more than possible to do it. It's just about getting started, learning, and it doesn't matter how long it takes, continuing to do the business, and soon enough, you'll be able to gain all the knowledge that you need, and you'll be able to see that you can grow exponentially and that you'll be able to accomplish what we call freedom from money, freedom from you'll be able to gain these things, freedom from time, freedom from money, and all these aspects. And we call it like this. We say you are time rich, right? Meaning that you have freedom of time now since you have a income that's continuous, okay? And then you're money rich with that same aspect. And at the same time, you're friend rich because you have partners around you that you can come with. And in Atomy, the whole man picture is also becoming rich in life, meaning that we are looking forward to not just this life, but the life after through what we call the core value, where we are sharing the love of Christ and Jesus and helping each individual understand that in this business, we have more to give and we're able to serve each other and help each other do great things. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for listening. And I would love to see you all again soon. I was in UK not too long ago, and maybe I'll be able to head back there again soon, okay? So thank you for your time. My name was Ju Young Park, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.